like beer, still like beer.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Rebel here, and hope we're all having a wonderful day. I got the PKM LMG in Modern Warfare to Gold Camo. Gold Camo's really easy in this game. It's really easy. At most, you have to go on 3 kill streaks, which is, besides double kills, that's the only real challenge. I mean, when you get into it, the long shots and the mounted kills can easily be done with most weapons on the walls, on shoot house from one wall to the other. So there really is no challenge going on 3 kill streaks. There's no having to get 5 bloodthirsties. Bloodthirsties are a little harder. So yeah, gold camo's nothing, but I have no idea what to make videos about when it comes to Modern Warfare except for complaining about it, so I figured I might as well just track my progress. Of course, I'm not going to be doing a video on gold camo for the 725 because I don't condone that sort of condemnable behavior. No more of the 725 or the M4A1. I'm not sure I'll make a video on the M13 because it's not really that unique of a rifle. So I don't know, take from that what you will. But the PKM, I'm not sure how the other LMGs are. I don't really have anything to compare it to. But oh my god, this thing shreds. I know in the footage you're watching, it's probably me going, what, 15-9, I believe it was, and that is not the best that I've done. But if you click the video over there, that's me going, what, 39-12 in the background. So yeah, I have another gameplay that I'll probably end up using that I go 38-13, not as good as 39-12, but that's pretty close. This gun shreds. It shreds at an unbelievable level, and I'm not entirely sure if it's all LMGs that shred like this or just the PKM. Maybe the, what would it be, the M91? That weapon may also shred at an amazing level. I will have to see, but then again, I'll probably go over that with a platinum. When I get platinum, I'll probably just cover all the weapons and which ones I think are the best in the class. But the PKM, wowee, that is a good gun. It shreds. It's really slow. LMGs are really slow in this game, and there's no gung-ho to make them faster, although I wish there was. But it's still a very viable weapon, especially when a lot of people are camping or head glitching, and you can maneuver pretty quickly with it, especially with dead silence. And I think all around LMGs are a pretty good class in Modern Warfare with the way the meta is set up. If you are trying to just hold a position and hold a lane, an LMG is going to be your best bet. Not a lot of people are running around, so you're not likely to get beat while using it. You're more than likely going to win the majority of the gunfights, although I will admit, with the way headshot multipliers are working in this game, other enemies can melt you in what seems like a matter of a half second, and there's nothing you can really do about it. But all in all, I do think the PKM is a respectable gun in this game, and I just wanted to kind of go over some of the attachments and just kind of break down what I think is good or not good to be building on this class. So let's start with the muzzle. On my saved class for a gold camo, I've been saving all my gold camo classes, I don't have a muzzle on it. You got flash guard, muzzle flash concealment at a lower bullet velocity. I don't think that's relevant. Monolithic suppressor. Okay, first of all, I'm just going to point out anything that lowers your ADS speed, because as slow as this gun is, I don't want to put anything on that really hinders my ADS speed too much and doesn't give me too much of an advantage. So sound suppression and damage range, that's actually pretty good at just a small ADS speed, but at the moment I'm not going to be using it. Recoil stabilization at a cost of aim down sight speed, probably not. Melee quickness, I would not recommend running around with this gun trying to melee people. You're better off at close range to just hip fire once or twice while starting the ADS. Sound suppression for damage range, that one might actually be feasible if you really want damage suppression or sound suppression. But then again, not if the map is working the way it is. I don't think really suppressors are all that feasible. Compensator for recoil control. Recoil control is good to get, but aim down sight speed is bad to lose. So let's keep going. Tactical suppression, another suppressor at a cost of ADS speed. No thank you. Let's look at the barrels. Compact barrel, 8.2. I'm not even recording this. You're just seeing other gameplay in the background. Oh, should I be showing you just the screen with the attachments, or is the gameplay more entertaining? So you have the 18.2-inch compact barrel, which increases ADS speed and movement speed, and decreases bullet velocity and recoil control. That one actually seems pretty good. I would recommend that, just because you do kind of want to ADS faster and move around faster with a bigger gun, a slower gun. That's just going to be the way it works. With the 26.9-inch extended barrel, you know, increased damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control at a cost of movement speed and ADS speed. That's actually not bad, considering it does increase your damage range and recoil control, only at a cost of ADS speed and movement speed, but still, let's try to keep this gun somewhat feasible to play on smaller maps as well. Another ADS speed, but just for damage range and bullet velocity. Bullets travel pretty fast unless you're messing around in ground war. I wouldn't really recommend anything that deals with bullet velocity. I put this on for hip firing just because I knew I would be on shoot house. And on shoot house, you kind of want to just get that tighter spread, although I will admit it doesn't help too much, but it does help your pattern to kind of narrow down as you ADS. Besides that, I wouldn't recommend either one of these, just because maybe hip fire accuracy and sprint to fire speed with the 5 milliwatt laser, but I'm still not sure. The tac laser, ADS speed, but you know, you're going to be visible and you move slow, so I'm not entirely sure if that's something that is a great idea, but it could work for you. As far as scopes go, I feel that really comes down to preference, although I was using the APX5 for reticle challenges. Take from that what you will. As far as the stocks go, you got the Forged Tac Stalker, increasing aiming stability and decreasing aim walk movement speed. Aim walk movement speed is kind of important with this gun, and aiming stability, you know, as long as you get good recoil control, you should be fine, so don't worry about aiming stability. That increases aim walking movement speed. That's not bad. But this one increases aim down sight speed, and that is a little more important with this gun for the FSS close quarters stock, so I went with that one. There is the no stock, but that gets rid of recoil control, does increase ADS speed and movement speed, but we don't want to hurt our recoil control in the process of helping our ADS and movement speed. So what else would there be? The underbarrel, you got the Commando foregrip, recoil stabilization, aiming stability, but at a cost of movement speed. Recoil stabilization is not as important as recoil control when it comes to a larger gun like this, and we don't want to be decreasing our movement speed. Recoil control and hip fire accuracy, but at a cost of your ADS speed for the Merc foregrip. That one is not a bad choice. Tactical foregrip, aiming stability at a cost of movement speed, gotta keep it going. Bipod, increasing crouch and prone recoil control. I think a bipod is always a great choice on any gun if you are a croucher, just because it doesn't have a con. There's no downside to it, so bipods run with it. I personally have the snatch grip just because that's what it's called, and I think that's funny. But it increases recoil control and ADS speed at a cost of movement speed. We don't want to be hurting our movement speed, but we are increasing both recoil control and ADS speed, which are the three of the pyramids of trying to balance an LMG in this game, I believe. So at least we're focusing on two. Ammunition, you can run around with a bigger belt because reloading does take a long time in this game. But I find that it's so random that I end up dying before I need to reload most of the time anyway, and if not, I can just hide in a back corner in a safe place that they make and reload. The pros for the under 50 and 200 are just the increased ammo capacity, but both gradually will affect your ADS speed and movement speed, and both of those are things that we want, so I would not recommend using the ammunition. Then you got the grips, and you got the stippled grip tape, which I am using, which increases your ADS speed and sprint to fire speed. Sprint to fire speed is pretty good too. I just don't recommend running around with this gun, but I was playing on, not shipment, shoot house, so I didn't want a faster sprint to fire speed, and it only decreases aiming stability, so that's not bad at all. The rubberized grip tape increases recoil control for aiming stability, pretty good choice also. And then you got the granulated grip tape, which increases aiming stability and aiming walk steadiness at a cost of your aim walk movement speed. Neither of those are too important, and aiming while walking is a little bit important with this gun, so not going to recommend that one. And then perks, if you end up not picking any of those, whatever perk you want to pick I think would be fine. Maybe not heavy hitter, because I wouldn't recommend trying to melee with this gun. Recon is fine, frangible wounding is fine, fast melee probably not, no reason. More money if you want to get more XP to level up the gun faster, that's great. Fully loaded, that's not bad, although you could run an ammo box. Dead silence does help though instead of an ammo box, so I don't know what you would pick there. Sleight of hand to reload faster. probably a really good choice. FMJ also probably a really good choice. Frangible disabling, unless you're playing on a wide open map or something, all it does is slow him down. So I don't know. I don't really think frangible disabling is all that great of a perk anyway. And there you have it. That's basically what I would recommend, and just kind of going over all of them and seeing what's good and what's not good. That probably took so much time. So here are a couple clips from my journey to gold with the PKM, and I will catch y'all next time. Peace.
The only thing I need is to get 3 kills without dying. I don't know how many times. And there we go. There's one. Oh wow, that was 3 shots and I didn't kill him. But you had to test me though. You had to test me though, bro. Okay, well that was 6, so I will see. Alright, I just called the come kick my ass button. You know what that means. Enemies will be spawning on my location. Oh my god. What in the come get me. Alright, that dude just came and closed the door. I didn't even get shot. He didn't close the door, he just played one. There's 3. If it counts 6, and we will find out. There's 5. Alright, and that's 6. That was 3. That's 2. I didn't need to pop that, though. That's 3. That's 4. What do you know? The come kick my ass card worked again. I double check. That's 3. I just spawned. Come on. There you go. It. 2. 3. Oh, I got it. That's 2. That's 3.